What's up, peeps? L Awesome, up the JKL Awesome here. And I'm here to watch Ahsoka episode 3. I believe it's called Time to Fly. So far, the Ahsoka show, I've been liking it. Of course, on going back over it, like taking my hype out of it for how much I love Star Wars and love Ahsoka. They have been kind of slow and kind of, definitely long moments of characters gazing at things or just, that kind of trying to make it suspenseful when it doesn't need to be suspenseful. Like, let's get to it. But I like shows like this. I like when they just give stuff time to breathe. But all right, we got the first 2 episodes. I believe there's only 6. I have to go back and double check that. So if you only have 6 episodes and the first 2 were kind of, drawn out and you gave the characters time to breathe and let the world build and bring people in and get into the mood of what this is supposed to be, these next 4 episodes, you got to get to it now. Come on, Star Wars. Don't let me down, especially with Ahsoka. Come on. So with that being said, I'm still loving the show. I'm loving trying to figure out what's happening with Ahsoka and Sabine, which, obviously there was some type of conflict between them. Ahsoka was training Sabine. They're both stubborn, hard-headed. Does Sabine have force sensitivity? Come on, let's go. Just say yes or no by now. I really hope she doesn't, though. And if she does, like I said in the previous video, I hope it's really low latent. Like, she can kind of sense things, but can't really, like, move things with her mind or force jump and, do lightning and Jedi mind tricking and all that stuff. Don't take it too far. Just have it be like a sixth sense that's stronger than what most other people would have. Definitely want to know what's going on with Balon and Shin. I'm liking both those characters so far, but I need the backstory, what's happening, and it doesn't even have to be a deep backstory. Just like where are they from, or what drove them to this path. Morgan Elspeth, definitely need to know more about her, because as far as the Night Sisters, there aren't very many left. So why is she helping the Empire when the Empire actually helped destroy the Night Sisters? And get to Thrawn already. Don't care as much about Ezra. I just want to see Thrawn. I mean, I like Ezra as a character. I watched Rebels. He was fine, but come on, get to Thrawn. Thrawn, like, you guys don't know, when I first started reading Star Wars books, that Heir to the Empire trilogy, like, that blew my mind, man. And Thrawn was such an awesome character. So with all that being said, we'll talk about at the end of the video my thoughts on this episode. Like, share, subscribe, because I'm not going to do the whole spiel at the end. And check down below all the other JKL Awesome channels. We have a plethora of things that we like doing, and we just like putting it out there for you guys, and hope you enjoy it, and let us know if you do or not. And of course, with that being said, let's get to it. Yes. All right. Lucasfilm, what color is it this time? Regular silver, okay. If you hear my fan in the background, just understand that it's hot in my house. What is that light? Oh, darn. I'm not moving it. The shade is not closed all the way, so some sunlight's bleeding through. Yeah, and it's hot. So unless you want to see me sweat and this gray shirt turn to a darker gray shirt, the fan's got to be on. And hopefully it's not too loud. Oh, okay. All right.
It's been a while.
Obviously.
Learning to wield the Force takes a deeper commitment.
Oh, here we go. Come on. Say it.
How?
That's something you'll have to discover.
Well, I discovered that according to Hu Yang,
I hate
I'm the
Jedi
worst
sometimes.
candidate to be a Jedi out of every Jedi he's ever known.
You told her that?
It's true.
Well, it's true.
Put this on.
Okay, here we go. Cover your eyes. You can't see. You'll feel it.
I can't see. How am I supposed to fight?
Oh, Luke said that.
I want you to see with more than just your eyes.
And Obi-Wan said that. Not exactly that, but
Okay.
paraphrase.
Now what? No.
Now I'm gonna beat the hell out of you.
Do you know where I am?
next to Huyang.
Are you sure?
I'd like to do this though.
Yeah.
At my age, I'll probably get beat down, but you know, blindfold,
Follow my voice.
have somebody like going around me trying to attack me.
Sense my intention.
See how well I could do defending myself just off of listening. I'd probably get the crap beat out of me. See, this is one of those things that I like in shows when they show stuff like this and kind of build the relationships of the characters. But again, when you have a show that's only 6 episodes or 8 episodes or 10 episodes or however many episodes, and then you get to the end and you realize, okay, they could have cut this and did more of this. That's what the problem is with a lot of these Disney and Marvel shows. Because back in my day, when you had like 22, 23 episodes, you could have certain episodes that they called filler episodes where it didn't really move the plot along, but it kind of gave you some character building. And you go, okay, well, when I rewatch this stuff, I can always skip this and still have a complete show. But when you have these shorter seasons, 6 to 8 episodes, and you waste time on something that you don't necessarily need, then it's kind of like, okay, you just put a whole bunch of nothing in the show and left out all this other stuff that could have been in the show. And that's what the problem is with these
Anger
newer
and frustration
streaming
is
shows. Because as you're watching it, like all these shows that have come out so far, Marvel and Disney shows, I've loved them while I'm watching it. But then get to the end and go, Ahsoka! And at the get to the end and you feel let down and you're like, they could have cut this, they could have cut this, they could have cut this. Ahsoka, we're back. I'm sorry guys, I had moved my laptop, time to fly, and I had unplugged it because it can work wirelessly, but of course when you plug it in, you don't have those interruptions when the Wi-Fi cuts out. So, ooh, there's a fleet for you right there. Oh, have I mentioned I love Star Wars ships?
Chancellor Mothma, senators.
Hera.
Oh, my Mothma! Yay!
How's young Jason?
Fine, Chancellor. In fact, he's on board. Somewhere.
Oh, we're gonna get to see him.
Causing trouble with Chop. We have former Imperials working throughout every level of the New Republic government. And they've all taken an oath of loyalty.
Long
Taking
live
an
the
oath of
Empire.
loyalty
Sound
means
like the kind
nothing.
of loyalty we're
They took an oath, so that means they're loyal.
It was my understanding that the offense
involving Thrawn.
Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Uh-oh. Everybody's serious
How is
now.
that possible? He dis-
General, be honest. Isn't this just another attempt to gain New Republic resources to aid in what has ultimately been your personal quest to find Ezra Bridger?
Ezra
How would they
managed
know
to
all
fight
that,
Thrawn.
though?
And that you...
Were you ever in the war, Senator?
No.
Just sat back and waited to see who came out on top.
Got him.
That went well.
Hey, Mom. Mom,
Oh, we got to see Jason.
is it true Anakin's
What?
gonna be a Jedi?
Where did you hear that?
Chopper told me.
Oh, he got the green hair. Okay, so we got a Jason appearance. All right, I'm liking that.
Well, like you said, weapons I can handle. It's the rest of it that's
I want to get a living room like this.
Always
There's
has been.
Chairs and tables just pop up out the floor,
Takes time.
and then just goes back down.
I know.
The only issue is that you're walking all over
I
your
was-
table, and then it pops up, and you just start using it. You know, you gotta clean that.
I was hoping that the urgency of expedite my training a bit.
Oh, you're trying to go fast.
I know. I
Gotta take your
just-
time. Patience.
Force resides in all living things, even you.
If that's true, then why doesn't everyone use it?
Talent is a factor, but training and focus are what truly define someone's success.
The Force is like athletic ability. Like, we all have athletic ability in us. Some people have natural athletic ability where they can do it without even trying and be great. Some of us train, and can never master a certain skill. And some of us with enough training can master the skill and be just as great as someone with
Ahsoka.
natural ability. So, yeah.
You
That's how I always saw it.
Any word from her about our support from the New Republic?
No support for you.
You both knew this wouldn't be easy.
Well, what you said didn't.
I only spoke the truth.
Yeah,
The
stop
Jedi
hating on her
would
for
not
talking
have
the truth.
accepted her.
Speaking the
She is
truth.
not an acceptable candidate.
I need her to be herself.
Well, I suppose you do come from a long line of non-traditional Jedi. In that way, she fits right in.
True. Because Qui-Gon wasn't a traditional Jedi. Obi-Wan wasn't. Anakin wasn't. And Ahsoka wasn't. So, I guess, yeah. I mean, they were traditional Jedis in the sense of, you know, they went to the Jedi training. They didn't really fit in or follow all the Jedi rules strictly. They kind of went their own way a little. Obi-Wan was probably the one who stayed the most within the order, but even he realized, okay, you got to do things a little differently. Okay, so I like the fact that she's not force sensitive in the sense that she has the ability to use the force right up front. She's training to learn how to use it. I love that ship. Oh my God. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Always sings. I wish I could just remember the names of all the ships like right off the top of my head, but I can't.
Hey, hold it steady!
Remember,
Hold it steady.
To anticipate.
Now's not the time for a lesson!
Just a little rusty.
It's always time for a lesson.
You Yang anything yet?
On the object, no. However, I have several thoughts on everything else going
Yang,
on.
not now.
The way you're both acting, there won't be a later.
Yeah, work together. Stop being so freaking stubborn.
Sabine,
There you go.
tell me what you need. Move on my signal?
She's gonna take out like 2 of them quick. Okay, maybe not so quick.
Missed. I had them, but missed.
since we got 2 more incoming. Dead ahead.
You don't know guns in the front?
I'm gonna split up.
Just one rear gun?
Ready.
That's it.
Woo! I got one!
Good work.
Great kid. Don't get cocky.
Forming up. Let's roll them. Copy that.
I forgot the names of those ships, but they're made to look like old biplanes. Is that what they call biplanes? I think so. It's a giant halo
If I
ring.
had to guess, I would say it is some sort of hyperspace ring.
Don't fly through it.
You're not gonna get this far.
Rock.
Form up on my wing and wait for my signal.
Oh, okay, so it's a voice modulator. So it could be a female character. Okay,
Just
now
keep
it could
the
be
ship steady while I attempt to run this gap.
it could be Barriss Offee again. Okay. Still don't think that her build fits that character, but
Open fire.
I guess we'll see.
I am starting to receive data.
Why'd you come off the guns? Just because they stop chasing you don't mean you won't need the guns. But the good thing is the closer they get, the harder they're going to be to hit. In the sense that the guns won't be able to turn inward as much because they're made for long range.
Deflectors at 10%.
Oh, they got to get out of there now. 10% means one good hit and you're done. Stop playing.
Yang.
Just a moment. Just a moment.
And make the hyperspace calculations and go. And
Destroyed.
no, that don't mean destroyed. See, because now you can't shoot them because they're right in there. But it looks like the engine is out.
Prioritize Sabine. We can't help Wu Yang if we're both dead. Now get on it.
I don't understand why people do that too. She's been around war and death enough to know you gotta prioritize survival over saving someone.
Not much.
We have
What you gonna do? Don't tell me you're gonna deflect blaster fire with a freaking lightsaber. That's not blaster fire. That's like from a... No way. All right. This is the stuff where Star Wars drives me crazy. Like, you got 3 ships coming in. They can just fire and blow her away. What are they gonna do? And if she blocks the laser blast, that's BS. No way a lightsaber's doing that. Oh, there's no way. There's no way. Those cannons are way too big and powerful to be blocked by a lightsaber or deflected by a lightsaber. Come on. You're killing me right now. And it's 3 of you guys. Why y'all all shooting at her instead of shooting at different parts of the ship? Or why not come at it from underneath? She's on the top, you're underneath. She can't deflect it. Come on, Star Wars. Love Star Wars, but that just doesn't make sense, man.
I got it.
I love it, but it's so stupid.
Any more? Buckle up.
And she surely changed into that suit really quick. Oh, Purgles. Oh, wow. We got a good look at it. That's awesome. That looks really good. That CGI looks really, really good. Oh.
I've got an opening.
Go for it. Lost him. That's a lot of Purgle. Damn.
Where are they?
Oh, they went down to the planet? Okay.
That won't lose them for long.
That makes sense. They might have to
Pretty bad
make
shape.
repairs. See, scenes like this, where it's beautiful, like I love how it looks and, you know, the scenery and the ship landing. You could have cut all that. You could have just had them land. They found a spot, they landed, and they powered him up just to power him back down. He should have stayed powered down, and then they could have, all right, let's land, power everything down, and then have him power up at the wrong time.
They must be hiding in the forest. Let's regroup.
Well, how would you think? And that's another thing that drives me crazy with Star Wars. A whole planet. A whole planet. They could be anywhere on the planet. Well, maybe not anywhere in this situation because they could only get but so far without being spotted. But you just know they're right here. They gotta be here. And then something with Force sensitive, like Jedi, Sith, or whatever, you can feel other Force sensitives in the area. You're trying to tell me she couldn't feel where Ahsoka was? Like, they feel each other when they feel like feeling each other. That drives me crazy sometimes, too.
A craft with these power levels and configuration would be capable of a hyperspace jump of astonishing speed and distance. The Jedi archives speak of intergalactic hyperspace lanes between galaxies, which used to follow the migration paths of star whales named Purgle.
Jedi have taken refuge in the forest. Hunt them down.
Okay. Now him I wouldn't question as much because, you know, he's got like a type of Force vision. So he probably knows, okay, they're definitely in the forest. He could sense it. I don't know why he would just go out there and find them himself though. Why leave it up to your underlings? Okay. Oh, I thought that said directed by Seth Green. Okay. Oh man, another good one. All right, let's talk. All right, guys. So, episode 3, it was okay. I mean, it had some good stuff. The whole thing with Ahsoka on the spaceship, on the wing of the ship, like, come on, man. That's like saying, okay, just picture somebody who has a sword and they're able to block bullets with their sword, like regular bullets from guns. Okay, you'd be like, all right, yeah, it's far-fetched, but okay, they got that. Now, somebody in a freaking jet fighter starts shooting, I don't know the caliber of the bullet, so excuse me if I'm wrong, but the higher caliber, I think, is like, I don't think it's 50 caliber. It might be lower than 50, maybe higher. I don't know. Anybody who knows guns, you tell me. But you know what I'm saying. A bullet from a plane and a bullet from a pistol or a rifle, totally different. There's no way. Yeah, that bullet, that blast, that whatever it is gonna tear you apart. But I get it's Star Wars and I get it's all fantasy and it's all for fun. So I love it. I love that it happened. But unfortunately, the analytical part of my brain takes over and goes, no. Because even in the Star Wars universe, there's certain rules in place of, you know, how the Force works and how the universe works. And, you know, when things that go against that happen, in the moment, it just pulls me out of it. It's kind of like, ah, oh, come on. I love it all the same, but it's like, come on. But all right, that's good. We got some more, you know, a furthering of, I was gonna say Ahsoka and Sabine at the same time. A furthering of Ahsoka and Sabine's relationship. So they're coming together, learning how to work together. So that's good. But everybody else, yeah, we didn't really get anything on anyone else. I mean, Balin, we only saw towards the end. Morgan Elspeth, we saw for a little bit. She didn't do much but stand there. Shin did the most work in the episode, and even that, no real progress in her story. She, you know, just tried to shoot them down. So, excuse me. This is definitely one of those filler episodes where it's not necessarily filler because you did get to see Hera talk to the council, and obviously they didn't help, and you know there's politics involved. You can't just be like, oh, we're just gonna take a fleet and go out there. No, that's not how that works. And so you know you got to see that part of it, and of course how the politicians always want to twist stuff to their own biddings and what they want to do. So the guy using Ezra as a way for them to be like, oh, you just want to go look for Ezra, you know, because he disappeared with Thrawn, and you're using Thrawn as the threat to make us go, oh yeah, let's do it. You know, he has a point, because that is something that people do. But at the same time, if you have a valid threat that, I mean, they can't even say it's a valid threat because they think he's dead. But if there's even a possibility that dude is still alive, then it makes sense to send a small crew out there, small fleet. It don't a small fleet. I don't know, a couple of ships. If your ships don't come back, okay, maybe there's something going on. Let's send a larger fleet next time. Like, you know, it doesn't take that much. They could have sent like 3 ships. But anyway, yeah, I'm liking so far what's happening. Can't wait to see the next episode. Like I said, this one, while things did happen and you kind of saw what was happening in the Republic, and you know Ahsoka and Sabine and what have you, and Hu Yang with a little bit of Jedi knowledge of Jedi protocols. Jeez, he says it throughout every episode, and my brain is just just can't keep up. Yeah, it definitely felt more filler-ish. I guess we'll see once the season ends if it was really filler or not. But usually when you have these episodes that don't progress the plot very much and nothing really happens, then it's that's what a filler episode is. In my opinion, somebody might find different meaning for filler episode, but. With that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. Oh, comment down below whether you like this episode, whether it's filler, what's your favorite character in the show so far, do you like these reactions, all that down in the comments. And you'll see me next time. The Force will be with you. The Force will be with you always.